Hello everyone, this is Nilofer, your English teacher. Welcome to online teaching Silver Bells. Today we are going to learn poem number 5, The Ball Poem, which is written by John Berryman. Here we are going to see line to line explanation of the poem. In this poem, the poet is talking about the harsh reality of the life. He is also telling us how one should learn to be a responsible person and how a person should learn to stand against the miseries of the life and the sorrow. John Berryman is an American poet. First of all, we'll see an introduction about the poet. John Berryman was an American poet and scholar. He is best known for the Dream Songs, which was a sequence of 385 poems. He won Pulitzer Prize for the Dream Songs. He also won National Book Award. Let us move on to the poem now. What is the boy now who has lost his ball? What is he to do? I saw it go, merrily bouncing down the street and then merrily over. There it is in the water. The poet is talking about a little boy who has lost his ball. What is the boy now? So the poet is trying to understand the reaction of the boy when he has lost his ball. What is he to do now? So further, he is trying to ask him what he is going to do after losing his ball. I saw it go merrily bouncing. So the poet is telling that he has seen the ball going from the boy and ball has been lost while the boy was playing with the ball. He is telling that I saw it go merrily bouncing. What is bouncing? Bouncing means to jump up and down. So when the boy was playing with the ball, it just fell off from his hand and bounced up and down the street and then merrily over. Merrily means very happily. There it is in the water. So poet is telling that after the ball fell off from the hands of the boy, it bounced merrily down the street and then merrily over. Now the ball was in the water. Maybe nearby there would be river or stream or something. So in that water now the ball is. Now the poetic devices in the poem is imagery. When poet says merrily bouncing down the street, imagery means it is one type of picture you are making in your mind while reading the poem. While I was explaining you, maybe some picture was coming in your mind, that is called imagery. And repetition, this word what is repeated again and again. Now let's look at the next stanza. No use to say, oh there are other balls. An ultimate shaking grief fixes the boy as he stands rigid, trembling, staring down all his young days into the harbor where his ball went. I would not intrude on him. A dime, another ball is worthless. Now he senses first responsibility. The poet says that no use to say, oh there are other balls, because he thinks that there won't be any use of consoling the boy that there are other balls also, or by saying him that there are many other balls that you will get. As he was so much attached to this ball, that's why he is very much sad. When he has lost this ball, he is very much upset. An ultimate shaking grief fixes the boy. Here grief means sorrow. He is saying that the boy is very much upset because he was so much attached to that ball which is now lost. As he stands rigid, trembling, staring down. Rigid means he is fixed. Trembling means he is shaking. It means he is fixed at that place where he has lost his ball. He is just standing over there without doing any movement. Staring down, he is staring over there only. He is completely in the sorrow because he has lost the ball. And so many memories may be attached with that ball, and so those memories are coming in his mind, that how I was playing with this ball, how I was attached when he bought that ball or when he got that ball, maybe as a present by his parents. All those memories which were attached towards his ball, all these memories were coming in his mind one by one. And as the thought came into his mind, it strikes into his mind that now he has lost the ball. So he is now very much upset, very much trembled, and he is just fixed at the same place. As now he understood that he is not going to get that ball back. Staring down all his young days into the harbor where his ball went. Now as he is standing over there, he can see his ball into the water, but he could not reach up to there, he could not take the ball back. So as he is standing over there and he is thinking, so his young days, his childhood days, when he was having this ball in his hand and how he was playing, all these memories were coming into his mind. And so from deep he is feeling very much grief. I would not intrude on him. Here poet is telling that he is not going to tell the boy or console him for whatever is happened. He is not going to talk to the boy. A dime, another ball is worthless. So he is telling that it is very easy to say to him that he is going to get him another ball, and it may cost only a dime. Here dime is 10 cents. It is one kind of currency in US. So he is thinking that only a dime, it means only some money is there to only use to get another ball, but it would be worthless for him because he will not have those affection towards the new ball as he was having with his old ball. So he thought that to tell the boy that I will get you another ball, and so if you will say this and the sorrow will be away. No, it isn't like that. So it is worthless to speak like that. Now he senses first responsibility. The poet is telling that here the boy for the first time feels the responsibility. So what is being responsible here? It is that taking care of one's belongings. Here the boy is learning that we are bound to be responsible for the things we are having, and if we will not be responsible, then we can lose those things. So from this event the boy is going to learn how to be responsible. Here say, listen children, what happened here? Whenever we are having the things, we are having the toys, we are having attachment with those things which we are using, our belongings. But sometimes what happens, we are not taking care of it, but suddenly if it is lost somewhere, okay, then what happens? That time you got to know that how much valuable that thing was. Here same thing happened to this boy. See, there is only one literary device in this section, that is repetition, use of word ball. And here the meanings are given of the words. So now let's move on towards the poem. In a world of possessions, people will take balls, ball will be lost, always little boy, and no one buys a ball bag, money is external. So here the poet is talking about a world of possessions. What is the world of possession? It is nothing but the materialistic world. What is your materialistic? It means the people are running after the materialistic things. When they are having money, they are very happy, buying and spending on many things. People will take balls, balls will be lost always. Here the poet is comparing balls with the materialistic thing. He has personified the ball with the material, which is belonging of a man. It is very important point that he is telling that lost is a part of life. Means you are gaining so many things, but at the same time you are losing also so many things. And that is only the life. And no one buys a ball back. It means here if you are having money also, then also you can't get your memories back, your attachment back. The certain material you can buy, but everything can't be bought. Money is external. Here external means the things with which person is not attached. It means if you lose something, you want to buy it again. If you want to buy something, then you are giving the money to that person to get the thing. But here money is external. You are not having attachment with the money that I am losing this money to buy something. Even here poet wanted to say that money can buy you something which is materialistic, but not everything you want. He is learning well behind his desperate eyes. Why his eyes are desperate? Because he has lost all hope to get his ball back. As he has lost his ball, he is standing over there only and he is looking at his ball, but he could not get it back. So he is standing over there with hopeless eyes and he is surrounded by the grief. So now he is learning What is he learning here? He is learning that life is made of loss, and then you have to accept this thing in the life, and you have to stand up again. The epistemology of loss. Here epistemology means the knowledge of loss. It means the boy is trying to understand what the loss is. He is getting that thinking in his mind. He is getting that grief, that what is the loss. He is today getting it. How to stand up. He is again learning that how to stand up against that loss. It means overcoming of the loss and moving on in the life. Knowing what every man must one day know. Now what is every man must one day know? So the man must know that the loss is part of life. It comes with all the happiness and sorrows. Loss is there in everybody's life. Everyone in the life is losing some or something. And we all have to stand up against the loss, whatever loss we have seen in the life, whatever loss we have faced in the life, but we have to again stand up against it. Anyhow, we have to just carry on our life further. This is very important lesson a man has to learn from the poem. And most know many days how to stand up. So everybody in this world faces once or twice the loss in the life. Everybody is losing some or something. Maybe for this boy, the ball is everything just now. But there are more important things in the life which you can't lose. But if you are losing that also, then also you have to stand against it and you have to work further. That is called the life. We have to understand it very well. Here are the word meanings and the poetic devices used in the poem. First is alliteration. It means use of sound b. Buys a ball back. See, b, b, b. And repetition is there again. Ball word is repeated. These are the figure of speech you have to remember, and you have to even write down in your notebook. Students, hope you have understood it well. I have explained you line to line. Still, if you are having any doubt, you may call me. Thank you. Have a good day.